Okay, I'm putting a power strip up here. Here's the easiest way to transfer the holes for the back. No, I'm not. I'm recording. My wife thought I was talking to her. Take blue tape, stick it on the back of your power supply, like that. And then you press it in a little bit with your fingers, and then rub a pencil across it, back and forth. And then take the tape off, stick it on the wall. I'll show you that in a second. Okay, and here's your thing on the wall. I made marks where the screws are supposed to be. You can see the little dash mark there, so that, and then the line here to line me up. I'll drill my holes and I'll show you. Okay, there you go, simple as can be. Then you pull the tape off, you're gonna have to adjust the depth of the screw in or out to make it tight kind of on the back of the power strip, but that's not a big deal. But it's easy to get them, make sure you got them all lined up correctly, slide it on, and then you'll be able to adjust them in and out. Sometimes easier with a regular screwdriver to adjust them in and out, but I'll show you in a second. Like that. Also, you want to make sure about the size of your screws. This one here will fit a number 8, the head of a number 8. And this one needs a number 6. So you have to be sure that when you buy screws for it, or you have screws for it, you look and make sure you got the right size screws. Then you want to take a piece of tape and make a mark exactly where the center hole of that keyhole attachment point is, so that when you put it up to the wall, you get right in that hole. And then over here, you also put a piece of tape up, or put a piece of tape directly under your screw. Now you see, well, remember I told you about number 6, number 8 screws. I had to move these over and put number 6s because the old power supply or strip I had, power strip, had an 8 would fit. And when I got it all done, I tried to stick it up, it didn't fit. So I had to go and get number 6s out of the garage. So like I said, you got to make sure that you have the right size screw. But all I did was move it over, and it's not going to cause any issue because I got plenty of room in here. So like I said before, you might have a little bit looseness there. You'll have to go and tighten those screws up just a little bit so you get a friction fit when you slide the power supply or the power strip up there. Okay, and then when you get the power supply mounted, then you want to take a screw and run it in like this on the opposite side that you slid it to. I put it in, this one had two different slots either direction. The old one had a single slot. So I put it on the wall and I slid it to the left, and then I throw a screw right in here that allows this to stay on and not ever get knocked off the wall. It will never, it won't slide back and pop off. So you got that all set. So now we're gonna trim everything and put everything, fasten it up all pretty. I always have cable ties around that have a loop on them. I was an electrician by trade, and these are for communications. You loop the cable tie around, you put it through the hole, put it through the regular, like you would a regular cable tie, but then you have an attachment point to screw to the wood or to the whatever wall, whatever anchors you're using. And it holds it on the wall without having to fool around trying to make some other attachment. They're really nice to have around. Have some of them anyway. You kick them out of there. Put a couple of these. I'll cut the ends off anyway. Then I'm going to take the excess. I'm going to plug this in and plug it in the wall, and then figure out what excess I have. This, and then just cable tie that, tuck it behind here, or put some fasteners on top and fasten it down, whatever. Okay, plugged in, fastened all the way around the outside, and my fancy schmancy Amazon Basics surge suppressor, which had the highest clamp rating of most I looked at, and it was only $16, I think it was. Anyway, I got the cable, or you see that? That's a through the counter receptacle, and it's got a USB-C and a USB-A. I think that's an A, the big one. Anyway, that fastens down here, and that's screwed into the thing, so it's not going to move around. And this is the one for my wife's Cricut, which is the maker kind of CNC maker machine thing. Does some really cool stuff. I'll post a little shot of what it can make. This has a little slack because the Cricut has to pull out. This is the other one, the USB to the Cricut, but I don't know if that's gonna be long enough. We may have to get a longer cable, which is not an issue if that's what happens. Anyway, so there we go. This is the kind of stuff that can be made on the Cricut. It's actually, if you look at it really carefully, it's a vinyl material, and then you put an adhesive thing on the back, and then you put it in the Cricut, and it's like I said, it's a CNC, and the blade just drives around, cuts those out. You peel the Merry Christmas part out, because there's no sticker there, but that's the kind of stuff she can make. It's pretty cool. Here's another sign that she made. Pretty cool. The Cricut Extra, whatever she has online, you can download reindeer and candy canes and all the extra miscellaneous stuff that you might want to use. So that's pretty cool machine. I'd like to wish everybody Merry Christmas 2021.